Get a hold of him?
Nah, it's gone to message.
Did you leave a message?
Not yet.
You might want to do that. Still got those coins for me?
No, Kerry, I don't.
I think that's a lie, mate.
There's nothing for you if that's what you're asking.
I'm not asking. Come on, I'll fill up the meter.
What is it, still $3.50?
Maybe.
I told you I'm not looking for a bed and breakfast.
All right, I want a pie.
How do I know? Use your own money.
Will, I haven't got coins, I've got notes. I thought we went over this. Notes mean you're getting change back for things under $5, and I don't want change. Matter of fact, all I want's a pie. Here you are with a wallet full of coins, and you're expecting me to buy it? Where do you think the change is going? Right back there. Pretty simple when you think about it.
Right. So what's the plan going to be after that then?
We need an address, correct? Somewhere with street names? More importantly, names.
You've read my mind. I had the exact same non-specific response lined up. Wait, you're not talking about...
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well, great. I assume you'll do the talking considering the whole pie thing.
How about you buy the pie, I'll talk to the first person, and you talk to everyone else from then on.
How's this? I'll buy the pie, I'll talk to the receptionist, you talk to everyone else, including asking for the book.
All right. I have the pie, you do the talking, and I'll get the book. Granted, you aren't already been led to it by someone.
What a day.
Anything short of a 50, and you get the book. Easy done.
Hey, it's Will. We got a problem. Well, just a little problem. I don't know. Give me a call back if you can. What's this?
Pie costs $4. I had to use a note. All right, good luck.
Bullshit, I'm not going in there alone.
I guess none of us will be then.
Holy snapping duck shit, Kerry. What are you actually doing here? Seriously?
I suppose I could fill up the meter. Your treat, of course.
Yeah, great.
Are you going in?
I'll just give it a couple of minutes, then I'll do it.
Hi, fellas.
There you go.
I heard you were sitting out here. Are you planning on coming in?
We had a plan. Yeah, we were planning.
Well, what can I do you for? Did you get that far?
Well, we're wondering if we could check out an address.
Sure. What's the name?
Couldn't really tell you, to be honest.
Is that so? Look, I've got to tell you guys, well, it's no secret, but we're a bit underhanded as it goes.
Well, go back to work by all means. We'll just slip in and out if that's okay.
And do what exactly? You're not going to get very far without a name, especially if it's not on the clipboard.
Just leave it to us. We'll figure it out.
You sure you're not missing any names on the clipboard?
No.
And you want to come in and search for a name and address in our building?
Yeah.
Okay, come on in.
You know, on second thoughts, I don't think we will.
You sure? I mean, I'm pretty busy at the moment, but this seems like something that's worth my time.
No, don't worry. It's nothing. Just wanted to check something. Don't worry.
Well, you sure? We can just go in then.
Yeah, we're right. Thanks anyway.
Oh, shame. Anyway, I've got to get back in.
Okay, see you later. All right, let's go finish those other deliveries. Okay, there we go.
Thanks, boys. Just one more.
Hey, we're looking for a guy named Trent that might be around here. You know him?
There's a Trent Jackson. Is he your man?
You know where he lives?
No, it's just a name I've heard in passing.
No problems. Let's get that last box.
Yeah, Kerry. I think this might also be a two-man job this time.
Right. Phil, ready?
Hi, Wendy?
Yes. Should I sign on this?
Do you know a Trent Jackson?
Yes, I do.
Got an address for us?
Not off the top of my head.
Sorry for the inconvenience, but if you could get that address for us, Kerry and I could get home a lot earlier tonight. Please?
All right. I'll see what I can do.
What, you gonna strong arm her with the package?
Seemed to work.
Seemed to work my foot. We're still on the job here.
She didn't care.
I'm sure that's why the door got locked.
What? It's cold out. I'm not expecting anything.
Trent Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's been a mix-up. You know any other Trents around here?
Sure, some kid guessed. This sort of thing happens a little.
Got an address?
I thought you would. There's a trailer on his front lawn most days. It's about 5 blocks over.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
What's he getting?
Ready to go?
Give it a couple of minutes.
It's the boss. Hey there.
You know we shut down overtime 6 months ago, don't you?
Yep.
You do know.
Yeah.
So you're going around looking for God knows what when you should be delivering anyway, is that right? Am I going to hear this problem, or are you going to harass another department for materials you don't have access to?
I'm sorry, we're sorting it.
Don't. You guys seem so keen on extra responsibilities that I'm going to have you come in and work the night shift too.
Look, we're fixing it, okay?
If you're not back here before I've left for the weekend, there'll be no spot for either of you come Monday. You got it?
Yep. You drive. We've got a long weekend ahead of us.
See the paper today?
Yeah,
Do you know what you're going to say?
I have a general idea.
You sure?
Pretty sure, Paul. I didn't write it down or anything, but I'm pretty sure.
Sure. Got some notes here.
Notes.
Yeah. Here's one. We will not compromise under many circumstances. That's about it.
Shut up, Paul. This will go nice and easy as long as you keep quiet. Simple enough.
I don't know about that. I mean, I've just got as much to say here as you do, don't I? Come here with a strong opening line and you're going in all half-cocked.
Don't kick a man when he's down. Put your hand out and you'll shake it on the way up.
Full-time work?
At least.
Arthur, next time we meet, I set the damn place, okay? I feel like you've got me out here to break my legs or something.
Or get you out of that nasty habit of leaning them on your desk all day. Besides, this will be our last meeting.
Well, finally, some good news. Look, give me a call tomorrow and we'll sort out what's on the table for now.
What's on the table for now? You mean in 10 minutes, don't you? You probably call me like you always do 10 minutes before it needs to be done, right?
Guys, I want some eager fellas to mow lawns throughout the week. That's it. There's no full-time work in it for the two of you. There never has been. You get your scraps the same as all the other dropouts in the classifieds, one by one. There's no bargaining power here.
This isn't exactly what I'd call a discussion, Drew.
Good. Because do you know what I've been doing while you morons have been striking all week? Mowing the lawns. It's not so hard. You push it, you pull it, you start it, you stop it. You have no leverage. And you don't want me getting too comfortable thinking I can do it myself. Do you understand?
That's what you keep saying. Bit hard to believe from what little has been done. I've only seen the cut corners, though.
Paul, talk some sense into him. I can offer you 3 days a week max. And that's if you're willing to look around in the papers like everyone else.
Not good enough. I want notice.
These people don't care for waiting. They want it done straight away.
Give me a full-time salary. How am I supposed to be available when you want if I'm out trying to make the money somewhere else?
Well, it's never been a problem until now.
That's because I was going out of my way. You don't want to recognise that, and I don't want to do it anymore. All right, Paul, screw him. Let's go.
Can't keep doing this.
You think he's got anybody with the time we have? School starts next week, Paul. These kids aren't going to cut it for much longer. He's breaking. I asked him here because it's someplace out of the way, somewhere he wouldn't come unless he was hurting.
But that's the same reason I'm here. It's the same reason you're here.
Just relax, okay? I'm covering myself anyway in a new apartment.
You bought a place?
Well, not exactly. You're looking at a temporary landlord. I drove past this place a couple of weeks ago. Has a prime parking spot for each tenant. It's 2 minutes from the hospital and the CBD. So I drive around the block and see all the commercial parking garages at $20 to $25 an hour off peak. So I rent the apartment while some guy rents my parking spot. Forget this, $15 an hour. That's $360 a day, technically speaking.
It's not exactly long term, is it? How much you made so far?
Well, I'm still working on it.
Well, that's great. But I tell you, the jobs out there are dry for me, and I live 45 minutes out of town. No one wants my park. A day or two at least, and I'll be living an hour away.
Just keep it together. This is a team deal.
Hi, number 3. We're your downstairs neighbours.
Hi.
We heard you come in last night. Thought we'd let you get unpacked. How's that coming along?
I'm getting there. It's a lot easier when you've got very little.
How about having dinner with us tonight?
Well, I've already got something organised for tonight, but thanks anyway.
Come on.
I can assure you it's not a free lunch.
Look, I can't do it tonight. Thanks for the offer.
Oh. We'll leave you to it then.
Arthur.
What's that?
My name's Arthur.
Sure.
Hot tip.
Hey, Douglas. Appreciate you coming.
My pleasure. Do you mind putting this newspaper back over there?
Sure.
Yeah, this is a prospective buyer of the jacket you advertised. Just call me back as soon as you get this message. Consider it my reservation. Can I get you a man's drink?
I'm right for the moment.
So, you got something on your mind? I know you're a little hesitant to go into details over the phone.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for full-time work. Hope I didn't put you off or something, with the vagaries.
No.
Because I want to know a little more about what I'd heard over the years.
What sort of things?
I don't know, just hear things from time to time about maybe illegitimate practices or something.
Ah, yes, the rumour mill. throw a stick down the road and it might just come back to you. I used to get this kind of thing quite a bit. Who'd you hear it from?
Just people here and there. This is going back quite some time though.
I see.
I'm not saying you've done anything you probably haven't.
Well, I'm glad to clear the air. You know, Arthur, you probably have always thought of me as boring Dr. Huffel, who tells you to brush twice a day. But a simple fact of life is that a business has road bumps. Sometimes it's not so simple as a good and bad month. You've got to hit quotas. When that became an issue, I might have had to do something that adapted my skill set. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. How'd you get involved in it in the first place?
I had experience as a doctor that I felt would translate well to a crew. I ran crowd control. First thing they teach you in dentistry school is communication to someone with a foreign object in their mouth. For example, a scalpel, or perhaps something more likely to make them nervous. Weapons, perhaps.
So not small-time stuff then?
Is that what you heard? No, I think a modest answer would be a little bigger than small time. But I kept it simple, just like they taught me in school. Don't be a hero. Where's the money? How many brothers and sisters do you have?
That's really something.
This is a man's drink. But all that stuff was just beginner's luck. I quickly realised the only person I could trust was myself. So I worked solo to keep the heat off. Don't ever trust the men you do business with unless they're businessmen.
But you're retired now?
Of sorts. I'd like to think I'm still in the game. There's this place I've been thinking about for some time. Hello? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm in town. I'll send through my address. Okay, see you in 20 minutes. I've got to head off soon, mate.
No problems. It's probably better for me not to know, but what was that about the job?
Bring your daughter to work day, eh?
What?
You want to see me at work, don't you? The place is a bottle shop. I'll give you a first-class ticket to the show and you can watch my back in return.
I don't know if I could do that, Doug.
Sure you can. Think it over tonight. This is going to be great. I've got to head off, Arthur. That all right?
Sure, I'll see you around.
I know you will. This'll be great. They won't know what hit them.
Are you my jacket guy?
Yes, I am.
What do you think?
Very nice. How about a closer look inside? These are tough guys, aren't they? The guys that wear them.
I think that goes without saying. You gotta be, to reel in the catches like they do. You do much fishing?
Yes, very much so, yes.
Yes, sir. Then this will be a dream. Imagine the comfort of keeping all your most crucial items with you. These are deep pockets, you know. Most fishermen wear it for the outstanding insulation. I say forget that.
Great, I'll take it.
Are you familiar with my 2-for-1 policy?
Hey, Dean. No problems?
It was fine. But basically, I got to go straight away. So I'd appreciate it if we could get square quickly.
Fine by me. You had it, what, 8.5 hours?
Let's go at 8.
Hey, can I help you?
No, I'm right, thanks, mate. Okay, Dean, that comes to $120 plus a peak hour addition. Let's call it $150.
Hey, is that yours?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's mine. Only you've been putting your damn car in it for the past 3 days. You'll be profit sharing, I take it.
Look, I'm a little busy here. Go back to your flat. Okay, settle up.
I don't have 150 on me, Arthur. I thought you were running a discount service here.
Well, give me what you got. This is what we call a negotiation.
I've got $25 if you move your car right now. And to you, number 3, I've got a right mind to blow the whistle on this setup if you don't fix this.
Wait on, pay me. This is none of your business. I gotta go, Arthur. See you later.
Are you going to move your car now?
Still got that $25?
Oh, Arthur. Busiest man I know. Thought I'd give you a bit more notice this time, so you could clear your schedule.
For what? Am I going to have to give those things a spit shine?
Oh, ha ha. I run a monthly euchre night. It's the talk of the complex.
I think I'll have to pass.
That's a shame. Suppose you got something on.
Not much for cards, Nate.
I see. It's a simple enough game.
It'd be wasted on me.
Hello there, Arthur. Are you much of a card player?
Save your breath, darling. He's not interested or available. Maybe both.
Oh.
Well, look, it's not that I'm not interested. It's just these days I can't really predict my schedule so much.
All we're asking for is a tentative yes.
All right, you have that.
Good. See you there.
This is easy money, kid.
Right.
You should see me at work. You know, it's bad luck to say this, but we're going into a sure thing.
Do you know something I don't?
You bet. And I've known for years now. I had a good friend who... I guess I shouldn't go into the details. Otherwise you might hear something you shouldn't. Now that you've decided not to come along.
I'm thinking about it. If you're forcing me to commit, it's not going to happen tonight.
Sure. All right. What the hell? A friend of mine once told me that all the liquor shops on the outskirts of town don't deposit cash each week like the inner city stores do. They collect all the money, monthly, in big trucks, to save having to go back and forth all the time. So, a place like this is holding, well, I guess I shouldn't tell you, but it's ripe for picking, that I'm sure of.
Easy money to steal a big truck?
No. We rob the store before the truck comes. If they're still doing it the second Friday like they used to, we'll be on it in a couple of days. So, call it what you want. I'm calling it easy money. I'm not 100% sure if they keep all of it in the counter or out back, but I'll find out soon enough.
Is that what we're looking for?
Not tonight. We're laying the groundwork. One of the first things I learned was before you stake out a property, you get to know the area. Tell me, Arthur, see anybody suspicious? My gut's telling me we might have a competitor.
Well, there's nobody out now.
In the cars. Notice the woman over there? She's calm now, sure, but take a look at the position of the seat. It's forward, unnaturally so. She's basically holding the glove box. Why would she do that? Anybody in the back seats?
No.
You sure about that? Tell me what you see there.
There's a middle-aged guy fiddling with the radio. Checking a police radio, maybe.
Oh, Arthur, I certainly appreciate the effort, but he's harmless. Let's move on. Or maybe that's enough for you tonight. Can I count you in for round 2 tomorrow?
Tomorrow night?
Yeah. Pros only stake out the shop at night. Things are quieter, easier to make connections.
All right. It'll be a good excuse to get me out of something anyway.
Staying focused, that's the spirit. What is it, dinner with the folks?
That's the euchre night at my building.
Euchre? The game?
That's right.
Oh, well, screw the stakeout. We'll do that some other time. I'm a real card ace.
Shouldn't we just focus on this?
No, this will be a perfect warm-up. I'll come along and take everyone for what they've got. Plus, a key to making the robbery work is not to over-prepare. Trust me. There was this guy that I'd known about who was trying something similar to our job. And he had the blueprints, the schedules, you name it. He was doing it by himself, you see, and just wanted a friend to come along and drive him out of there. So one day, this guy decides because of, the temperature or something, it could have been anything with him, that he'll rob the place. He walks in, confidently, knowing there's only one employee inside. Easy stuff. Starts making the demands. This is something he's been practicing for months, driving his roommate crazy with. Well, little does he know the boss has planted a prop bottle behind the counter. Dressed it up as this fancy vintage, a grossly expensive bottle that everybody wants, but can't afford. So the employee turns around, grabs the bottle, smashes it on the counter and points it at him. So our friend, the criminal, seizes up. He's been interrupted in his speech. The whole bottle thing has shaken him up to no end. He knows the value of that bottle from the research he's done and thinks, well, this damn thing is worth half the store. So he left the shop and walked home.
Did the cops pick him up?
Couldn't find him. Story has it, he was so traumatised by the whole thing, he gave it up for good. All because of a bloody prop bottle. And the roommate kept waiting for him and got picked up himself. Okay, you've heard enough. I've got some business tomorrow, but we'll meet up for euchre at your place, all right?
Sure.
And Arthur, the clock's ticking now. Don't let it decide for you.
Hey, Nate, I got something for you.
Buy-in's 25.
Yeah, I know, I'm bringing someone along.
Is that so? I got the feeling yesterday that perhaps you weren't interested in a little bit of fun. What's changed? Not your schedule, surely.
Well, I thought if it really is as simple as you said it is, then why not?
All right, you're in. Now, if I could just find my sunglasses, this day'd get even better.
Great, I'll see you there.
Sure.
Hi there. Are you looking for something in particular?
Just browsing, thanks.
No worries. Will you let me know when you're ready and I'll get right over to the counter. Don't tell me you're buying that.
What?
I know I'm not meant to be biased or anything and the customer's always right, but I'll do you a favour and tell you to move over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just move right along. Go around the other side. That's where we keep the good stuff.
Okay then, cheers. My mistake.
That's all right.
Hi there. How's it going today?
Very good, thank you. Oh, you must be new here.
Yeah, it's been maybe about 3 weeks.
That long? I thought I might have seen you then.
Oh, well, I'm just filling in for someone today. I mainly do weekends right now because of uni.
Oh, I hope you're not celebrating on the job then.
No.
So, you're studying?
Yeah, well, I just moved in with a couple of friends, so I'm just trying to figure that out first.
Fair enough. You've got all the time in the world right now. Jeff?
No worries. That'll be $23.99 for that one. Do you mind paying by cash? I'm afraid I still haven't quite worked out the machine yet.
Absolutely. But next time I see you in here, I want to see you use it, okay?
Okay, deal. See you around. Okay, then what did you get me?
I thought this looked all right.
You bet it is. I've got a picture of it on my employee discount card. Is that all for today? We got a 2-for-1 deal going this week.
I'm right, thanks.
Hey, Doug. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just had to rush a bit to make it. What's the buy-in?
I already paid for us.
All right, thanks. You'll get it back, don't worry.
Hey, fellas. Ready for some medium stakes cards? Welcome. I'm Nate.
Douglas.
Ready to see the competition?
Okay, who put down the spade?
I did.
So that means I can't put down the left bow after all.
Don't take it back, you've got to play it now.
No, I can't. I'd like to, but I can't.
Hang on, Bob. Have you got a spade?
Yes, I've got a spade. Remember who taught you this game.
Okay, so you played the card too early, but we're good now, so let's continue.
Jeez, trying to cheat in a casual game.
No, I wasn't.
I know, I'm saying I was.
What a time to come in. Here we have Bob and Trish, long-time players, yet still no games won. That sound about right, Bob?
You're absolutely right, Nate. I'd never count a win against amateurs like these boys, or you for that matter.
Always the big talker. I'll have you know we're practically undefeated. And here we have Dave and Peter, also a couple of newcomers. You're going to be playing them first tonight. You know we're playing in pairs. Okay, can I take your jacket?
I'll be fine.
Anybody wants a drink, just sing out.
Okay.
You found your sunglasses.
Oh.
Pass.
Pass.
Clubs are trumps. Where can I get myself a glass of water, Helen?
You continue playing. I can do it. Can I get anybody else something?
All right, watch this. Your deal, Dave.
Come on, Arthur, that's more than enough. Get them on the table. You sure you shuffled these? Or I'm going to take it up. Diamonds are trumps. And Helen, I think I'll go it alone on this one. Go for the big win. Just so you know, it means I've got to win all 5 tricks. Let's see what you're made of, Dougie boy. Helen. Oh, that's right. You're not in this one. Go ahead, Arthur. Ouch.
I know. Hang on a second, Arthur. Do you have a full hand of aces there?
No.
Well, take that back and play a low card.
Why?
Because it could be valuable. Nate, can we do that?
Afraid not, Dougie boy. Normally I would have said yes, but this being medium stakes cards and all, we have to keep consistency.
Come on, just once.
It was just once last time also, Helen. As much as it hurts me to be an unforgiving host, it has to be.
All right. Damn. Just don't play the big cards unless they'll win it for us, Arthur.
Okay, sorry.
This one might be for all the marbles.
Did you read the paper, Arthur?
Helen, please.
What?
Fine, go ahead.
Do you?
Check the classifieds just about every day, if that's what you mean.
Well, I have to show you something. Nate was on the front page last Wednesday.
How'd you swing that?
It's not a big deal. Let's just play cards.
Should I show them?
Will you anyway, no matter what I say?
I'll go get it.
Very nice.
Unfold it. Bloody stitch up by the papers.
The photo's very good.
Who cares about the photo? Cops had a right good laugh about it, I heard. It's just shoddy journalism.
Well, front page is the front page,
That's
isn't
right.
it?
They can have it back. It's turned me into a laughing stock. I'm still trying to live it down. And it doesn't help when you keep showing people, Helen. So can we now finish the game?
All right, all right.
Okay, gents. Apologies for the delays. This might be for all the marbles. I don't believe it.
That's ours.
Good game. Lucky team won, though.
Let's not turn into sore losers now.
How about we just win then, Helen?
Good night, boys.
Doug, that was incredible.
Thanks. I've really got to run, mate. Can I give you your half tomorrow?
Keep it. I want to be in for the big haul.
Good on you. I thought you might come round. We'll hit it tomorrow night. You'll get more details later.
Arthur, it's Drew here.
So?
How about we meet up? Talk a little more about those terms you had in mind.
I don't see why we should do that. You know them, don't you?
Look, I'm trying to extend an offer to you here. Start clean, so both of us can get back to work.
What's the offer?
Can't we meet somewhere and talk about this?
No.
Okay, I'll stop advertising in the paper. That means guaranteed work, and you'll always be my first call. Sound fair enough so far?
Yeah, sounds decent enough.
Here's the thing. I can't give you full-time work. I don't know who put the bug in your ear that was ever even possible, but it's definitely not. So give it up.
I think I'll have to pass.
Arthur, my patience has run out. Let's move on here. There's no more time for screwing around.
Exactly. So why don't you call me back when you got what I want?
What's the problem? Ran out of pies?
The boss stopped me.
I need you to take this with you.
Where's it headed?
Crevel D.
Crevel D? I'm not much for the scenic route. Maybe another time.
Now that's enough, Carey. You've got 5 deliveries in the back there, all of which are going out of town except for one. Now I'm asking you to pick up the slack around here and get us back on track.
Well, how far off track are we?
You're a couple of days behind.
We'll get the Crevel D boys to take care of it.
They're a couple of weeks behind.
All right, we've got a 1 of a gun, 2 for blue. This is a tree 3 flea, a 4 saw door that's in town, and a 5 in drive.
And for my sake, Carey, stick to the system we've been using for over 40 years.
This works just as well.
Should I mention who put us behind in the first place? Now go.
We'll send a postcard when it's done.
So, do we actually know how to get to Crevel D?
I'm afraid so.
When have you ever been there? Actually, is it in the same place as last week when you got us lost?
Trust me, Will.
Oh yeah, I trust you. Just trust me when I say you don't even remember the directions given on a shampoo bottle.
I know the way there because I've been actively avoiding it. Had quite the scare back in the day. I wouldn't expect you to realise this, but Crevel D is somewhat renowned for having very good garage sales.
What? Is that a characteristic of a town now? Garage sales? Let me guess, that's put them on the map.
In a way, yes. That's why when I was 9 years old, my mum came and announced she had found the sale to end all sales. I'm talking $50,000 worth of goods. Only catch is, it's in Crevel D. So we decided to wake up early to get there for the 8 o'clock start. I was tired, but my eyes were wide open on the road, just imagining what I could be getting my hands on once we arrived. But as we drove past, there was already a large crowd gathered, so we parked and quickly got out of the car to make our way through the herd. I threw myself in there, just trying to find anything salvageable before it was all gone. Then I started to realise no one else was touching anything. In fact, there was no stock anywhere.
What is it then, a family gathering?
I wish. Turns out they were having a garage sale, as in their garage was being sold for $50,000.
So, did you get it for a bargain?
We drove home humiliated. I vowed never to search for cheap goods again. Every bend and straight on the way back was so excruciating that it had been burnt into my memory, creating the perfect roadmap.
Someone around to take this?
Who has to sign for it?
Anybody?
We've got enough to do around here.
Is this it?
Well, you wanted something smaller, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, listen, you guys didn't have to work too hard to get this round here, so we'll just forget about the signatures, all right?
That won't do, unfortunately. Just give us a couple of letters.
Can you just give me the damn thing? It's hard enough with this stupid pen.
Cash register costs more than the contents.
There you go.
Thank you.
What, are you taking skin grafts now also?
Hey mate, how's it going? Having a little problem here. Do you know where Crevel D is?
You're still about 40 minutes off.
But we're heading the right way, aren't we?
Depends. Where do you think it is?
Left from here?
Since when is trauma not good enough for you, Carey? I'll burn something in your memory, all right.
A lot of changes around here.
I can show you where it is if you give me a lift home. I live around there.
You know street names?
Yeah, it's a small place. There's not much to remember.
I'm hearing that an awful lot today. All right, kid. As long as you don't mind getting us to our spot first.
Fine.
You see, Trent, we've got 4 packages to go, all in Crevel D. Now, what belongs to who, the clipboard determines that, but it's too slow and non-specific. That's why you make a system like the one we have. Go ahead, read the clipboard on this one. Parcel number 03329.
Okay, we've got a Jan Leary from Crevel D. Lives in a house.
Well, that's all good, but to me it's simply a one of a gun. AKA number 1 on our list because it's going to be a pain to pull out. Where does it say in the clipboard that it'll be more annoying to get rid of? Then after that we'll deliver this smaller package, a 2 for blue, because it's easy and it's a priority. Look up 03330 and that's what it'll tell you. I said look up 03330 and that's what it'll tell you.
You're boring him.
I think I know that kid over there.
At the intersection?
Yeah. I mean, I used to. We went to school together something like 10 years ago, but I'm pretty sure that's him. Carrie, roll down the window.
Why?
Just roll it down.
Try! Looks to me like a 2-man job. All right then, Trent, give the backpack a rest and get moving. Come on, guys. Don't bash the furniture on anything. Keep the core braced. When you get tired, you get straight-legged.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I think we got it. How about you go deal with the customer?
Not a telemarketer.
Nicely done. It's good having an extra set of functional hands around here.
No worries.
Ready to go?
Almost. Okay, just sign here for the package. Thanks very much, Miss Leary.
Thanks. Time to get you home, mate. Think you know the way?
Well, if it's all right, I'd like to stop off somewhere to use the toilet. I don't think I can hold it.
Sure, just go back in the house and ask the woman.
Jan, she seems like a reasonable person.
All right, then.
I'm not moving.
Not a chance.
So what's the deal with that tree 3 fleet?
Could be a coffee table, non-Swedish.
What makes you think that?
It's already been assembled.
Can I count on your help to move it?
What do you think?
I think if the kid wants to help, it seems like he does, then we should just use him for that as well. I mean, we both know you won't do any more than you have to.
Fine by me.
It's good having him around, isn't it?
Yeah, he's all right. If he could only learn to shut the bloody door properly. He either slams the hinges off or does the old gust of wind.
Yeah, I see a bit of light coming through. Can you grab that 2 for blue now? Do you remember the way home?
What's the way Trent took us in?
Yeah.
I've got no idea.
Yeah, me either. We'll have to get him to draw it out.
Will, I can't seem to find that blue anywhere.
Have you looked properly?
Well, there's all of 3 items back there, so yeah.
When are you two going to leave?
Miss Leary, as soon as the kid's done.
What? I need to get my car out of the driveway. You've done your job, now get back to it.
Okay. He's not in there, is he?
If he is, she definitely doesn't know about it.
You've got to be kidding me. I assume our missing package isn't lost anymore. Who's the guy not getting delivered today?
Parcel 03330.
I don't care about the number. What's the name?
Benny here is a very experienced getaway driver. How long have you been doing this professionally?
A few years. I only do weekdays though, or my insurance becomes too much for me.
Well, I could pay it with the haul I got last night from Arthur's folks. Should have seen it, Benny. Just like snatching the pension cheque out of their hands. Did you see him today?
I stayed in mostly. I wanted to prepare a couple scenarios in my head for tonight, just in case.
The old previs. You pre-visualise the escape route, Benny?
No.
He knows the ins and outs. Committed them to memory.
Hey Doug, I know you got it all worked out, but I'm a little cloudy as to what the plan actually is here. Any details you could fill me in on?
And the doubt creeps in.
That's not like that.
No, it's fine. You see, Arthur, nobody robs the store. They rob the gatekeeper. Luckily, I've done my research and know the guy working tonight inside and out. I know he's on the job because I went out the back when no one was looking and copied the roster. He always gets stuck with weekends, just like you'd expect from a young kid with a yes-man attitude. Jeff Rux is the name, and he couldn't handle an FPOS machine, let alone a hostile takeover, if it gets to that. Somehow, I think he'll be too busy restocking shelves to notice anything. After all, the rest of the staff do nothing but sample the goods on their shift.
All right.
Does that sound like enough detail for you? Just pull in over here, Benny.
Right here.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
You open the door when Benny tells you to, no earlier.
All right. The way I see this going down is you've got 2 minutes to get it done. That should be plenty based on what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull the van around to the front, then we'll take off before anyone can run a plate number.
Hmm.
Then it should be as simple as a quick U-turn to get us headed out towards the exit. Then it should be smooth sailing from there.
Hmm. No backup on this one, guys.
What?
I need you right here. This is a measured cash grab job. I go in alone. You prep the car when you see me coming back out. No quick moves until I'm back in the van. Arthur, you go ahead and ask Benny any questions you might have in the meantime.
Douglas, I've got to tell you, this is highly unorthodox.
Good. Then they'll never see it coming. Can you still recognise me?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3.
Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
What?
You're looking for that bottle, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Thought so. Here, check this out. Here you go.
Thank you.
No worries. I was thinking about the other day and how you were pretty set on this stuff, so thought I should let somebody make their own decisions. Or mistakes.
Oh, don't worry about it. I had a great time with what you recommended.
Good to hear. That comes to $18.99.
Sure.
Suppose I couldn't interest you in our 2-for-1 deal?
Oh, get some of that into you.
Hey, I don't want to see any damage to this van.
Hats off to you, Douglas. You really pulled it off.
We all did, mate.
Did we have to wait to spend any of the takings?
No, it's tax-free and untraceable. Go wild! Yay!
Hey, knock it off with the punching back there. You'll push my premiums through the roof.
And we're in the clear already?
Professional job, professional results, my friend.
That's unbelievable. What'd you say? Did you force to put the money in the bag?
Well, that's the best part. Look at this.
Quite a pull.
Hey, can we please wait till we're 20 seconds away before we start spreading all the damn evidence around?
Oh, easy on Benny. I corked the bastard. I got him to fill another bottle with the earnings.
What the hell did you do that for?
Professional job, isn't it?
What's going on back there?
Nothing. You're right, Doug. I would have been sorry to miss it.
Go for it, boys. The old one-finger discount. All right then, lads, we ripped them for 10 grand. A good little score, I'd say.
Not bad.
10 grand.
You better believe it.
How are we splitting it?
Equal 3 ways. There's no coins, obviously, so it can't be exact, but close enough.
That's all right, Doug. You have the bigger share, finder's fee and all.
What do you think, Benny?
Take it. But you know my policy. Consider it a sign of good faith.
I will. So should we head inside and continue the party?
I've got to make a call, Doug, but thanks anyway.
No, I have to go too.
Mind dropping me off?
Sure.
Last chance, guys. I really can't tempt you? Okay, here we go then, Benny. We'll have to catch up at some point and talk about the good old days, won't we?
Hello?
Arthur, it's Paul here.
Just the man I wanted to talk to. How do you feel about going back to work, full time?
I've got something already.
Give it off the next bottom feeder. Talking about starting our own business. I got enough to get us started at least.
What have you got?
About 3 grand.
It's a bit ambitious, mate, even for you. What, are we going to buy another parking spot with that?
I thought I'd give Drew a little scare, put us right in his way.
You honestly think I'd do that? I told you you've been waiting too long. I had to call Drew up and ask my old job back, and he was gracious enough to accept.
You called him? What did you do that for?
Because we never had a plan. He saw right through it. He's been pretty reasonable at it all, considering.
Drew's not a reasonable man. You're on his terms and I only ever changed to suit him better. I can't do this by myself, Paul. A little more faith is all I ask.
I don't have the time, Arthur, and you probably don't want to hear this, but I talked to Drew and he said he'd have your back if you came quietly. My advice would be to take it.
You sure about this?
I'm certain. He said he'd call soon and confirm you can keep a level head. No more haggling, Arthur. Just do it.
I don't know if I can.
Just take the call. Do yourself a favour.
All right. I'll see if we can sort something out.
Good. I've really got to go now, but I'll pass on that you're ready for the call. So stay in the apartment.
Okay. See you later.
Care to explain this?
Me?
What's the problem, Arthur? Job go too smoothly for you? Had to run your bloody mouth to the papers and who knows where else?
What, you think I do this, you moron?
Well, it sure as day wasn't Benny. He's a pro, not a ghostwriter.
What kind of benefit would I get from admitting I was involved in the crime? Or maybe you didn't think that far.
I know you did it because the article is filled to the brim with inconsistencies. Suspect escaped on foot, ordered money to be stuffed into a backpack. This has got your dirty fingerprints all over it. Anyone who genuinely saw us would have no reason to lie.
Well, they got one thing right. $50,000 stolen. You held out on us, Doug, even after I gave you the lion's share.
All right, Arthur. I don't think you had anything to do with it, but you can't ever trust anything they print. It's just media hyperbole. They pull some figure like 50,000 out of thin air.
I don't think so. Me and Benny got talking last night, and he said going in alone like you did was unheard of. And now we know why.
Don't you put this back on me. I got 10 grand square. No more, no less. And you want to question it?
This whole thing's been a setup since day one. You thought you'd string me along, but it seems you slipped up.
What are you saying?
Keep your share of the 10,000, but Benny and I are going to have the rest. Now you get it to us before day's end and we won't have to come after you. Any longer than that, I mean, we'll take it further.
I'm levelling with you here, Arthur. I don't have the money. There is no money. Only what I gave you.
Well, they better be by tonight or you're finished. As soon as we're done, I'm calling Benny.
All right. Let's not do anything rash. I'll get you the money, okay? I'll get it to you.
Good. It's in your best interest now.
wear these out.
Can I help with something?
I'm looking for today's paper. Do you have one?
I'm sorry, we don't.
Are there any places open around here?
Not today, really. You could try the barber shop in the main street. Sometimes they're open odd hours. It's possible they'll have one.
Thanks. What do you think of Crevel D?
Everyone who passes through here asks that. Hopefully that answers your question.
How'd you get in here?
I just walked in.
And the door's unlocked, was it?
Yeah.
All right. We're supposed to be closed.
Okay. All I want's the paper anyway.
I'm not finished with it yet.
I'll give you $10 to cover the inconvenience.
Look, I don't think I'll be able to give it up.
Okay. Thanks anyway. You going somewhere?
Why?
I thought maybe I could read it here, if you're hanging around. If it's a problem, then don't...
All right. Do you want to shave?
Sure.
Just stay put here while I get everything sorted.
So, have you been keeping up with this robbery?
Yeah, as much as anyone else, I guess. I'm more of a guy who flips it over and starts reading from the back, you know.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
All right then. Sorry about the wait.
No problem.
Are you just passing through?
Yeah, I stayed here last night, but I think I'll be ready to go home soon enough.
All right. You look like a new man.
Does that disinfectant stuff really work, or is it just for show?
I got no idea. I mean, I've never needed to wash my own comb, so maybe not.
No, neither have I. That's why I ask.
How does 20 sound to you?
Fine.
Well, all the best for your trip home. Have a good one.
Police Division requesting you, a 1 Douglas Huffel, to present yourself at the station as soon as possible. We are allowing you a maximum 3 business days to do so, until which time we may have to take advanced action.
I never meant for it to get this out of hand. Benny and Arthur are after me with a vengeance. The kid's been taken. I don't know where. I had to spend 40 hours hiding out in Crevel D looking for a new place to settle. All my money's been spent. And here I sit, reputation in tatters. An honest man just trying to do something for himself. Guess I'll have to forget that and face the music. It just never crossed my mind this would be the result. But if you've got to take me away, then go ahead.
Hell, Douglas, how about we give you a going away present first?
Oh, we only needed an alibi for Trent's activities, but it sounds like you've been keeping a diary for him.
Hey, fellas, how about we go get him his mugshot now?
Go for it, boys.